Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is MOGIBETH, and for those of y'all who are new here, I own a six-figure reselling business selling primarily women's clothing on places like Poshmark and eBay. And in today's video, we are doing a June sales recap. I've been doing these every single month this year. I will link up last month's on the screen. This is a video where I go over my total sales for the month, my total profit for the month, how much I sold on different platforms that I sell on, and a variety of other statistics. And so if you like these types of videos, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll also be going over today a few what sold this month that are noteworthy. But before we jump into it, I have a little bit of an announcement that I wanted to share with y'all. We had our baby. Today I am filming this. It is July 5th. We had our baby girl on July 3rd at midnight exactly. Her name is Billy Lou, and she is so precious. Matt and I are absolutely obsessed with her every movement. We can stare at her for days. She's just absolutely perfect. We have decided not to share her face or photos of her or anything like that on social media until she's old enough to consent. So thank you so much for understanding that. But I really wanted to share the news here because I, of course, have been filming videos all throughout my pregnancy and showing y'all different things that I'm picking up for her. And so many of y'all have been so supportive and kind and sharing so much love in the comments. So thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. And I am healthy. She is healthy. And it all went well. This video should come out Thursday, so I think I'm posting a Instagram post on Wednesday. So if you haven't checked that out, I think I'm going to share a bit more details about the birth, etc. if you want to check that out. I'll link that in the description down below. But without further ado, let's jump into this video. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet because I do have to go feed her soon. But this month actually was on course to be by far the worst month of this year. And then on my birthday, June 24th, I decided to run a 50% off sale. And that made it so it was the best month so far this year, which I am so grateful for. It really helped us out. And if you bought anything during that sale, thank you so much. It really meant the world to me and to Matt and to our entire company. I was very pregnant shipping out those packages. Me and my employee Tomas were just putting them together like as well as we could for 8 hours straight. So thank you. But I just wanted to say that because without that sale, my sales would have been really bad. I think I was on course to make $12,000 this month. And so if you had a really poor sales month in the month of June, believe me, I was there with you up until June 24th. So I can definitely empathize, and I think this month, July, I am going to have my poorest sales month ever, which is fine because luckily June will carry us through. But with the economic climate, with summer slowdown, sales are just really slow right now. Also, the Poshmark algorithm still being a big old question mark doesn't help. So I would recommend, if you don't use Posher VA already or some other automation service, to get it and try it out. You can use my code MOGIBETH and get Posher VA for 2 weeks free, and then you'll also get 20% off your first subscription, whether it's a month or a year, whatever you decide. And you can use that tool to send out bulk offers on your entire closet. That's what I did to run the sale. I sent out 50% off offers on everything. So not only people who knew about me through social media purchased things, but also customers who had never heard of MOGIBETH were receiving 50% off offers and buying things that way. So I think if you need to make some sales, that's a really great way to do it. It was successful for me. Of course, if you have built a social media presence, that can help if you want to run a sale as well. Okay, so let's jump into the numbers. This month I made $23,127.63 in sales. That again is my best sales month this year, which is great. I'm just going to compare it to last year and then also compare it to last month. Last month I had $18,771.36. And then last year I had $20,336.75. So it was better than last month and last year, so that's great. However, my gross profit wasn't really that different because I ran that 50% off sale. So my gross profit was $11,899.43. I think this is really important to note. Whereas last year, even though my sales were lower by $3,000, my gross profit was higher at $11,957.75. And last month, my gross profit was $11,546.31. Even though I had a lot more in sales, I had a ton of packages going out, my gross profit wasn't that high. And that's also reflected in my gross profit margin and my average sales price, which we'll talk about in a second. But this month, I actually listed a decent amount, especially for being, 41 weeks pregnant, or I guess it's like 38 through 41 weeks pregnant. I listed 294 items compared to last year I listed 312, and last month I listed 307. So pretty happy with that. I'm gonna try to hit 300 in July, but I'm not gonna hold myself to it because I haven't listed anything yet because I've been in the hospital. But I'm definitely gonna obviously prioritize taking care of my newborn daughter over listing a little bit this month. So we'll see where I land on that. Items sold, I sold a ton of items this month because again of that sale, which was actually really good because I sold a lot of things that I had had for a long time. So that was a really great benefit of this sale too. I sold 598 items compared to usually I sell around 300. So last month I sold 308, and then last year I sold 320. So about double, which is crazy. And almost half I think were on that one day. So that was a really just successful sale. Some things I sold like, for break even. Some things I still made a great profit on. But at the end of the day, I got some cash flowing in, which was what was most important. Okay, so my average gross profit margin for this month was 51.45%, which is almost exactly 10% less than last month because last month it was 61.51%. I generally try to stay around 60%, but again, because of the sale, I was anticipating that'd be lower, and it was. My average sales price again was the same way. It was actually substantially lower at $38.67, and last month it was $60.95. Last year it was $63.44. That again, I tried to keep around 60 bucks, but again this month because of that sale it went down. However, I might actually anticipate it going down again in July and August just because I want to counteract summer slowdown a little bit. And so I think I'm going to just try to increase the volume of sales and be okay with a decrease in my average sales price, at least for now. We'll see if I want to keep on doing that. But I think just to keep on generating some cash flow, I think I need to just accept some lower offers, and that I anticipate is going to make my average sales price lower. So I'm okay with that. You have to respond to the market. All right, my average cost of goods for this month was $9.89, which was about the same as usual. In May, it was $10.07. My average profit was much lower again because of the sale. It was $19.90, whereas last month it was $37.49, and then last year it was $37.30. So it tends to be, on average around $37. This month it was about $20, so definitely lower. My sales on eBay and Tradesy majorly tanked, and they would have also again on Poshmark if it weren't for the sale. On Poshmark I had $18,461.50 worth of sales, which is 100%. Credit goes to that 50% off sale on my birthday. But just to contrast that with last month, I had $10,691 in sales on Poshmark, and then last year I had $15,081 on sales on Poshmark. But then this month on eBay I had $4,160.16 of sales. Compare that to last month where I almost had $7,000. I had $6,994.48. So definitely like $3,000 less, which is substantial. And then Tradesy, I had like virtually no action on Tradesy. I only had a few sales on Tradesy. So my total sales were $505.97, whereas last year and last month I had about a little over 1,000. So again, how many times am I gonna say in this video? The sale saved me this month. And if it weren't for that sale, my sales would have been very, very different. Okay, so before we go, I just want to talk about 5 noteworthy sales. These are items that sold not during the sale that I wanted to mention to y'all because they're either things that I've shown on this YouTube channel or I think they kind of represent some of the things I've talked about. So the first was a pair of mother jeans that I had purchased through online arbitrage. I've talked about online arbitrage a lot in the past couple of months. I'll link up my most recent video on the screen where I did a haul of what I purchased on ThredUp and The RealReal. I really like buying especially jeans on those places. So this was a pair of mother high-waisted looker jeans. They were in a white color, size 25, that I had purchased for $13.80, and they sold 20% off on Poshmark for $80 with discounted shipping, which gave me a gross profit of $48.48, and they sold after 75 days. So I was really, really happy with that sale, and those items that I purchased from ThredUp and The RealReal tend to be brands that are in higher demand, and they tend to sell fairly consistently and fairly quickly. 75 days isn't like a super fast flip, but for me it's still a good timeline at 2.5 months. Okay, next is actually one of my few tradesy sales, but this was a brand that I mentioned in a video where I talked about bread and butter brands that I wanted to pick up more this year, and so they were brands I didn't have a ton of experience with yet, but I'm starting to have more and more experience with them as I pick them up. And in this case, the brand was DL1961. I'll link that video up on the screen in case you want to watch it. And this was a pair of maternity skinny jeans in a size 27. I paid $9 for these, and I believe I also purchased these through online arbitrage. I had them listed for $65, and they sold full price on Tradesy for $65 plus $7.99 in shipping, and it gave me a gross profit of $39.12. And they took only 43 days to sell, so I was really, really happy with that sale as well, and it makes me want to pick up DL1961 maternity jeans more in the future. Okay, the next 3 sales that I wanted to cover quickly were all eBay sales. So first was one of my best bins finds like ever this year so far, and that was this new attack Patagonia romper. They called it a romper, but it was a jumpsuit. It's called the Fleet With romper. I couldn't believe that I found new tags Patagonia at the bins. I paid 75 cents for it, and then I had it listed for $100, and it sold for $85 plus $7.99 in shipping on eBay, which was great. And that gave me a gross profit of $73.83, and it sold after only 14 days, so only 2 weeks. So I was really, really happy with that. Great bins flip. It's not every day that I find new attack Patagonia at the bins, but when I do, it is a really good day. So just wanted to share that that was a great sale, and I was really, really happy with that. Another item that I thrifted was this eBay sale Poupette St. Bart dress. I think I have shown that in a Thrift With Me video. If not, it's coming up in another one. I'm completely lost track of what videos have been posted, which ones aren't. And if you watch my channel, you're going to continue to see me pregnant in a bunch of Thrift With Me's moving forward, so because I film them in advance. But yeah, I'm pretty sure actually that this one has been up for a while. That is a great bolo brand, Poupette St. Bart, and I paid $7.62 for it. I had it listed for $90, and it sold actually pretty quickly for $81 plus $7.99 in shipping over on eBay, which gave me a gross profit of $58.40, and it sold after only 4 days. And it didn't have a stock photo. I couldn't find the style name. It was an older style, but it still sold really well. If you find a newer style of that brand, you're going to be able to get over $100 for it, most likely. So definitely be on the lookout for it. Okay, and then the last sale didn't sell quickly, but I was really, really happy with the final result. It was actually from a Thrift With Me in Kansas that I did last summer, which I'll link up on the screen. And if I can't do that, I'll link it down below. And it was an eBay sale. It was an Armani Collezione matte jersey dress that I found in Wichita, Kansas at Goodwill for $7.99. picked it up and I listed it for $150. It sold for $135 plus $7.99 shipping on eBay, which was awesome, and gave me a gross profit of $96.93. It did take 222 days to sell, so it wasn't a quick flip, but it was a really good flip and one that I needed this month. So very, very happy about that. All right, well, that is the video. Thanks so much for joining. I hope it made sense because I'm a little bit sleep deprived, if I'm gonna be honest. But I really want to jump on here, share my June sales, and I'm really curious to hear how your June sales were. So let me know in the comments down below, and let me know if you are doing anything in particular to combat summer slowdown, because I'm gonna need some help going forward because I can't run 50% off sales every day. But yeah, I need to get back tending to my precious newborn daughter. Oh my gosh, Billy Lou, she is just everything to me. So thank you so much for all the support over the course of my pregnancy, and I hope y'all continue to watch my pregnant thrift with me's this summer. And I just want to tell y'all I really, really appreciate y'all, and I hope that you have good sales in July. Let's hope we all do. All right, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will see y'all in the next one. Okay, love y'all. Bye.